Welcome back to our YouTube channel English Tidbits. Today we are going to learn how to convert active voice to passive voice. If there are two objects, then there will be two passive forms. For example, I taught her cooking. I taught what? Cooking. If it answers what, we get the direct object. I taught cooking to whom? Whom or to whom? So that is indirect object. So we have a direct object cooking and an indirect object So we can have two passive forms. Let us take first the direct object and put the passive form. I taught her cooking. Cooking was taught to her by me. Cooking was taught. Why was taught? Taught will change into was taught. So cooking was taught to her by me. Now let us take the indirect object when it comes to subject, it will be she. Taught will become was taught. She was taught cooking by me. Now the second rule is when a prepositional verb is changed from active to passive voice, the preposition should not be dropped. For example, they laughed at a poor man. They laughed at whom? A poor man. So a poor man laughed will become was laughed. A poor man was laughed at by them. They will become them. So at should not be dropped. At is the preposition. So a poor man was laughed at by, they will become them. Next rule is to change auxiliary verbs from active to passive voice, we have to add be along with the past participle to the verb. Be along with the past participle to the verb. For example, Mona can do this sum. Mona can do what? This sum. So we have to start with the sum. This sum will become the subject. This sum can do will become can. Then we have to add be. Can be. Past participle of do is done. Can be done by Mona. Next, to change imperative sentence from active to passive voice, let dash dash be is used if the sentence is to remain imperative, otherwise should be used. What did I say? If it has to remain imperative, we have to put let dash dash be. If we don't want to keep it to imperative, then we have to add should be. What is imperative? Without the subject, if you use the verb, it is called imperative. For example, close the window. Close. I didn't say you close the window. You is not there. If you is there, then close will become present tense. Close the window is imperative mood. Close the window, stand up, sit down. All these are imperative mood. So close the window. What's the rule? We have to put let dash dash be if it has to remain imperative. Otherwise, we have to put should be. Let us try both. Close the window. Let the window be closed. We have to put be let dash dash be, then past participle of the verb. So let the window be closed. Next, look at the next examples. Respect your elders. Your elders, we have to start with the object. Object will become the subject. Your elders should be respected. Here we put what? Should be. Your elders should be respected. Next is love the animals. The animals should be loved. So if it has to remain imperative, we have to put let dash dash be. If it does not want to be imperative, we have to put should be. Now next one is if intransitive verbs are used, the change of imperative sentence into passive voice is carried out in the following manner. Now we have a transitive and intransitive verb. Transitive verb means it has a subject, it has an object. Intransitive verb means it doesn't have an object. For example, do it just now. There is no object. Do it just now. What? it is not there. Whom, it is not there. So there is no object. So here we are doing it in a different way. Do it just now. We have to put you are ordered to do it just now. Sometimes a transitive verb gives the passive sense. Now let us see. Sugar tastes sweet. Passive form is sugar is sweet when it is tasted or when tasted. So it gives the passive form. Next is the cloth feels rough. The cloth is rough when it is felt. These are active forms, but they give passive meaning. Next is the continuous form. For example, the sentence, the laborers are cutting the grass. Are cutting. Are cutting is what? Present continuous. The laborers are cutting the grass. So we have to start with the grass. The grass are being cut by the laborers. We have learned how to change continuous tense. Are cutting, is cutting, am cutting will become are being cut or is being cut or are being cut. So here the grass is being cut by the laborers. Now let us go to question. For example, do you stitch the shirt? Now the verb is do stitch. When the verb is do stitch, we have to look at do and see what tense it is. Do stitch. Do is present tense. So do stitch is what? Present tense. And you know stitch will become is stitched, am stitched or are stitched. So here how do we change it? So shirt will take is stitched. So is the shirt stitched by you and put the question mark. That is how you change question in active form to passive form. Let us see another. Did they solve the puzzle? Here the verb is did solve. So look at the auxiliary did. Did is simple past. Do and does present. Did is past. So did solve is past tense. So we have to put out did they solve the puzzle. Did solve, I told you, past tense. So solve will become was solved. So was, then subject is the puzzle. Was the puzzle solved by, they will become them. Next one, have they done their homework? Have done is what? Have done is present perfect. Have done is present perfect. And we know have done or had done past perfect we change into have been done or had been done. So here the subject is homework. So the homework. So we have to put as the homework been done by, they will become them. Now impersonal form, we are going to impersonal form. People hope that. For that we can write it is hope that. Residents say that. It is said that. Next, the patients believe that. It is believed that. If we use it is hoped, it is said, it is believed, these are impersonal forms. For example, people hope that they can do the work well. It is hoped that they can do the work well. Residents say that they can do the work well. It is said that they can do the work well. The patients believe that they can do the work well. It is believed that the patients can do the work well. So that is impersonal form. Now I want to say about do. You must know the different forms of do. Present tenses, I do, you do, he, she, it does, we do, you do, they do. It is they do. Now what is the past tense of do? Did. I did, you did, he did, we did, you did, they did. So these are present and past forms of to do. Thank you. The lesson is over. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. For more lessons, you have to subscribe. Thank you once again. See you in the next class.